Today's young buyers have a radically different vision of the world. They demand designs that challenge the norm and revolutionize life on board. And it's this hunger for innovation that underpins the existence of Vrithink. During our annual event, we bring together brilliant minds to share in a completely new approach to yacht design. This is Vrithink'S Night Out.
So for the most of you who are here tonight, I don't think I have to explain why you need a super yacht. And I believe I have the most awesome job in the world by creating these uniquely styled vessels and that can roam the seven seas in perfect comfort. But I noticed that for some people who are outside the industry, it can be quite breathtaking. And when I talk to friends or family and explain about the new project, they usually ask me the same question: why on earth do you need a 100-meter super yacht? And then I did some thinking about it, and I realized that the only right answer to that question should be, you don't. Think about it. Okay, they're really nice looking, but in the end, you don't need the super yacht. And yes, if the end of the world is near, you can pack a good amount of animals on them in great comfort, but there's no need for a super yacht. Perhaps not really the nice start of the evening, but it's sometimes much more easy to just throw your money directly in the water instead of taking the time to build a yacht. So please be aware that for our clients, there's no reason or no life-threatening reason to create a boat. Then I thought, why? So I thought about my childhood memories. Every summer, me and my parents went on the boat, spending weeks on the water during the summer times. And I thought it's all about creating memories, visiting places which you otherwise would never visit. And our clients are seeking for that exact same experience, but perhaps in a slightly bigger boat and most of the time in warmer climates. But in the end, it's all about taking on new adventures, and a yacht is just a tool to do that. And with our Vrithink platform, we notice that there's a shift happening. We do research on subjects which are outside of our industry, and we notice one trend, that is that possession becomes less important, while the need and the experience of those subjects becomes much more meaningful. So in the end, a super yacht itself doesn't make an everlasting memory. It's about the people on board, and it's about the places you visit, and perhaps it's about the toys you use during it. But it's about, most often, the people who are on board, the crew and the cast. They make a super yacht. And it's so easy to forget about them during the design process. But they come to us to create their dream. So we have to pay them respect. We need to listen to their needs. It's not only about the cast, but it's also about the crew. Because if we create a design which has a tender on it, and it takes 4 or 5 hours to hoist the tender overboard, then the fun and the enjoyment of our cast will be gone because of the long wait. If the crew needs 4 or 5 hours to polish all these stainless steel parts on board, then they don't have the time to service the cast on board, and that will usually impact the service level on board, which will then go to the clients. So think about all those people. And in the beginning of this year, we were assigned to create a family yacht, which was greatly inspired by New York loft apartments. Our client really loves the way of living of those apartments, and he requested us to bring that same atmosphere inside of the interior design. So what we've done, we've created a complete open deck layout, and by stripping all the walls inside of the interior, you get this massive open deck and leaving only a small block for the crew to service the cast. And with this, you will get a 70-meter experience in a 50-meter package. With this, our clients can live on board like they are used to, like they live at home, spending time with each other and creating good memories in really nice comfort. And comfort is not only created by the design and the layout of the vessel, it's also created by our naval architecture. And we already heard something about stabilization, but we do a lot of research on the means of limit the motion seasickness on board, because our clients tend to be no seamen, so we have to think about that. It can ruin their experience on board. A yacht can take up 4 years to build. What we do, we take all our design information and put it in VR, because our clients have to wait on their design to being built, and in the end they want to be sure that that the end result matches their dream. So we put all this information inside of the VR, and we also ship the same VR system to the house of the client, so they can see the boat and experience the boat in their comfort of their own living room. We try to think about the client every step of the design process. They hire us to create their dream. So we have the responsibility to do our utmost best in creating that dream. We are, as a designer, on the front row to generate their idea. As a conclusion, no, you don't need a super yacht, but I think all of us here really think that the super yacht is really awesome. In the end, the client doesn't need it, but it's a way to fulfill their dream. And we have the responsibility to act on it. So please think about the human every step in the design process. So our clients can be happy, and the clients can sail the world and feel at home at sea. Thank you.